Tyler gets set to bring him to post with Todd Warren on the outside. Here they come. Green is ready. It's out. We're on our way. On the outside, Warren trying to save himself, but he slips back to fourth spot. Sontag right up to second place on Jarvin Paz bumper. Monahan third, Warren fourth, Carzello fifth, and Ignacio. Let's see how they shape it up. Sontag is going to want to test the car, see how it handles, and get him as close to the front as he can. A little slippery off the corner. Back end might be just a little bit loose for him. Carzello ready to challenge for fourth. Warren goes high. Carzello comes down low, nails the gas. He's got fourth. Warren staying with him on the outside, but not for long. Right in behind. Monahan Sontag trailing Jarvin Paz to halfway point. Carzello squares it off at turn 4, tries to cut the margin with the lead trio. May be able to do it before we're done. Top 4 will make the qualifying cut. The other 2 will go to the back of the field behind the 12 qualified cars for the first race. 2 to go. 2 on the green flag right now. Jarvin Paz, Sontag, Monahan, Carzello, and Warren, and then Ignacio. 1 lap to go. Can anyone make a move here in this final lap? White flag flies, checker flag waits. Here they come. It'll be Jarvin Paz for the win. Sontag, Monahan, Carzello, and Warren. Then Ignacio will round out the field. Here they come. Paul Smith brings him down into turn 3. They hit the starting stripe. Here's the green. Swinging to the outside, almost didn't make it. Out to the wall goes the 0-2. Smith gets a little squirrely going in, and his partner passes underneath. The new 45, actually the 46, does not want to stay down. It's Jeff Rollins in the 0-2, Ben Byrne is 6. Johnson in the 5 and Rivette in the 99. Smith and Leclerc behind them. Jeff Rollins, one of the drivers vying for the top 5 in this division. Rollins currently 4th in points. Check that down to 5th. Actually a tie for 5th. Rollins, Byrne, Johnson, Rivette, Smith, and Leclerc. Smith trying to get used to a backup car. Two left. Rollins, Byrne. Battle at the back of the field will be the 84 and the 45. 1 left for Jeff Rollins, who's had less than good luck so far this year. Started off strong, then had some issues. Ben Byrne been in victory lane once already this season. Checkered flag falls on Jeff Rollins as the qualifier winner. Second belongs to Ben Byrne. Third to Nate Johnson. And the fourth and final qualifier is Kim Rivette in the 99. Here they come. Matt Kimball jumps right on it, heading into turn 2. Kimball on the outside, Cole Littlewood on the inside. The young guns, and they are young. Neither one of them have a driver's license. Here they come. Matt Kimball takes the lead. Littlewood second, Roby third. Here comes Chapin. One of those two guys in the back is not going to make the starting field. They're going to have to hustle to get into a qualifying position, and the kids are running them down. Matt Kimball and Cole Littlewood, Brian Roby, Chapin, and Patnode. Here comes Chapin, inside Littlewood, drops down, they make contact. Here comes Roby, goes inside, he and Littlewood contact, Chapin goes underneath. Roby recovers, Patnode moves up, but Patnode is the man on the bubble now. He's got to pick up another spot if he wants to be in the money. And we only have a couple laps left. Matt Kimball is going for broke. He wants to win both ends of this tonight. Chapin would like to double up. 2 laps left. It's Kimball, Chapin, Roby, Patnode, and Littlewood. 2 25-lap events for them later tonight. White flag is out and 1 to go. I'm sledding for a couple of the guys in the back here. Checker flag is waiting for Matt Kimball. Ryan Chapin and Ryan Roby will be the qualifiers. Todd Patnode and Cole Littlewood will have to slide to the back of the field, which gives you an idea, really, of how equal these cars are. Krasinski in the 88, that one, that's the 58, 3, Andrew Krasinski. Whoa, contact right off the bat. 52X. 52X driven by Mike Susie, Jared Susie, no relation. We got a bunch of 88s out there. One of them is a lot of rubbing going on the back of the field. Meanwhile, Pat Houle takes the lead. Second is Louis Mayer. Third is Jared Susie. Fourth is Darren Jacobs. Tim Paquette running 5th. In the 88C, that will 88C will be driven by down the backstretch. It's going to be a 3 wide. No! Susie, hang on, Pat Houle, hang on. That's it. We knew that was going to happen. Caution is out. Get everybody straightened out here before we wreck them all. Pat Houle has had to drop out, so he's off it. Here comes Darren Jacobs, Tim Paquette, Chris Curtis working the inside in the 51. Panarone coming up the inside. Look out! Sideways is Mike Susie. Mike's going to have to refire, get it into gear and catch up because the caution isn't going to help him. At least not yet. Not going to happen. And here they come. He's going to have to fire up and join the field. Looking for a caution here, but he spun on his own. Too late now. Here they come. Whoa, look out. Contact between the 88 and your leader, Chris Curtis and Darren Jacobs. Susie has come all the way back up through the field to third place. He was on a rail when he won here earlier this season. 1 lap left. Susie diving inside on Curtis. These guys are going to be thrashing and bagging for a pretty good payday. Don't let them get to the inside of you, Darren. Here they come off the corner. Darren down low, Susie on the outside, Curtis right there. They rub to the line, and Darren Jacobs gets the win. Susie second, Curtis third. The 51 to Panarone fourth. The 52X spins another time, and the 93 of Paquette is fifth, the sixth finisher and final qualifier. Well, actually, all of them will be qualifiers because there's 8 of them. 2 of them have dropped out. One was the 57, was not. In memory of Robert Carter, Bill Elliott. And in the 33, here they come. In the 33, that's another newcomer for us, Matt Somhalter. And already Julia gets caught up in somebody from the back of the field and drives up in there. That's Kevin McKnight in the 76. You would not expect the regulars to have trouble with the track here. But Julia and Kevin will now have to catch the back of the field. Here they come on their way. Green is out. Devin Guy, Alexander Pearl, Desmond Skillings. Skillings has been on the podium here so far this year. So has Jared Susie. Devin Guy leads round 1, lap 1. Pearl and Skillings. Julia Raymond up to 4th. Then Greg Millett, Somhalter, McKnight, and Elliott. Devin Guy holding him off in the former Bill Kimball ride. He rides up high. He's got to make that car very wide. It's the smallest one out there. Here comes Skillings down to the inside. Gets a little piece of the 23 and has to back out of it. Guy right back inside, protects the bottom of the racetrack and comes out with the lead. Skillings this time punches the gas, drives the Twisted T machine into the corner, and he'll have the lead at the stripe. Devin Guy fighting right back inside, drops in front of the 62 of Julia Raymond. Julia Raymond has worked her way up to the front. It's Skillings taking a wide turn off the corner. Hang on, Alexander. Around he comes, and there's the caution. Here they come. Once again, it's Skillings and Guy, Raymond and Millett. Problems on the 76, can't get it up to speed. Julia and Millett fighting for a spot. Alexander back up there. Skillings, Guy, Raymond, Millett, Alexander, Somhalter, McKnight, and Elliott. 2 to go, single file, off the corner. Somhalter looking outside. Alexander Pearl trying to move to the inside. Here he is, moves up inside on the 07 of Millett. White flag out. Alexander Pearl, our winner last week. Now Millett comes off the corner 2 wide. Lets Somhalter underneath. Fights the wheel and brings it back, but he's back to 6th spot. Julia Raymond testing the young Devin Guy. Checkered flag is out. It's Skillings, Guy, Raymond, Alexander, Somhalter, Millett, and McKnight, and Elliott. And because other cars either did not start or dropped out, Chase Curtis and Ethan, here they come. Curtis, whoa, and Chase slides up and gets a piece of Ethan Marsh's car. And his brother Jarrett drives underneath and takes the lead. It's Jarrett, Chase, Sean, then Ethan and Matt Kimball. Chase Curtis chasing his brother Jarrett Curtis. Sean Caron running third, Ethan Marsh fourth, Matt Kimball fifth. Sixth belongs to Leon Kennison, Billy Chafee, and Hillary Renault. Hillary's going to give him just a little boost going into the corner to try to get underneath Billy. And a little bump draft down the front chute, mini stock style. Then Michaela. Meanwhile, the Chase brothers are up front and everybody's chasing them at the halfway point. Chase Curtis running after Jarrett Curtis. Jarrett in the 33, Chase in the 88. Sean Caron in the 52. Ethan Marsh is 97. Matt Kimball in the 50X. Then Leon Kennison and Hillary Renault. Leon just out there playing. Hillary trying to be serious about what she's doing. 2 to go. Passing flag for Michaela. Billy Chafee staying with the crowd as best he can. This time, Jarrett has broken away. Chase got a little upset and now has to run him down with a lap to go. Sean Caron, Ethan Marsh, and Matt Kimball. Checkered flag. It's Jarrett Curtis, Jake Curtis, Sean Caron, Ethan Marsh, and Matt Kimball. Running sixth will be Hillary Renault, then the 52 is Dean Smith, 87 first time here is R.J. Sorrell, and in the 37, Justin Littlewood. New car for him after his wreck last night. Trouble in the wall as the newcomer gets underneath Eric Pomasco's car. Mikey McGoldrick, Craig Smith, then the 87 for R.J. Sorrell, and Justin Littlewood and Mikey McGoldrick. Nancy Muni grabs the lead coming off the corner. Scott Beck second. Then it's Monahan and Littlewood. Sorrell making their first pass, literally, here at Monadnock. A regular down at Stafford Motor Speedway. They rained out last night, so let's go up to Monadnock and see what it's like. Going to try the high side. That's not going to work very well. Muni, Monahan, Beck, Littlewood, and Leary. Sorrell running in the 87, Smith in the 52. Leary slides up, Smith goes underneath. Tyler Leary having some problems trying to keep that car down. There comes Monahan, working lap 5. Nancy Muni protecting the inside, but now Monahan looks low. Off the corner they come, Nancy holds on. Littlewood running third, Beck fourth, Smith fifth. Mikey McGoldrick coming from the back of the field, works his way into sixth spot now. McGoldrick and Leary. Leary seems to have gotten the car to come back around for him. Slides off the corner, goes around Sorrell, and in the seventh spot. Smith now challenging for fourth place, 1 to go. Muni being challenged by Monahan. The veteran driver Nancy Muni challenging the champion. Here they come, checkered flag waiting. Monahan trying to set up the inside. Nancy will pick up the victory. Nancy Muni, Joel Monahan, Cole Littlewood, Craig Smith, Scott Beck round out the top 5, followed by Tyler Leary, Mikey McGoldrick, R.J. Sorrell, and Justin Littlewood in a new car. Bill Rickamass, a Roberto Recycling entry. He's the guy that owns the 02, driven by Jeff Rollins. Here they come. This is an 8-lap qualifier. Thunderstocks on their way. Bruce Clark gets a little kiss in the back and moves out of the way for Craig Chafee as they come down the backstretch. Michelle Lay gets left on the outside. It's Chafee, Clark, Nowakowski. Then the 4. Oh, look out. Clark right around by himself in front of everybody. Caution out quickly. So Chafee backs up. Apparently Jim missed the part of the yellow flag. So, hey, wait, how come I way out ahead here? What's going on? Holy moly. Craig Chafee, Jim Nowakowski, Jason Kazaka, green flag, restart lap 2. Chafee once again on top. Nowakowski going to chase him. Here comes Laughlin up the outside. Laughlin trying to set up for an inside move on the 43. Didn't have quite enough daylight to do it. 2 down, and still Chafee on top with Nowakowski, Kazaka, and Laughlin. Then the 12. Fighting it out with the 48. Oh, look out. Roberto goes around, collects Clark. Little tap on the door there. Here they come. Chafee, Nowakowski, Kazaka again trying to battle it out here. Kazaka trying to challenge the 9 of Nowakowski for second spot. Didn't work for him in 2, and they get some distance in 3 and 4, halfway. Going to the outside is Vincent, trying to get around Howard to go for 5th, and he does. Clark coming up again to chase them. Front 4 remain the same. Ed Laughlin trying to keep it off the back bumper of the 43 and make a run at him, but not quite enough coming off the corner. 2 laps left for Chafee, Nowakowski, Kazaka, and Laughlin. Then Vincent and Clark, Howard, Lay, and Roberto. 1 lap left, white flag up. Chafee, Nowakowski now starting to separate themselves from everybody else. Coming down for it. Checker flag is next. Craig Chafee, Jim Nowakowski, Jason Kazaka. They'll sweep under the checkered flag, and that'll be the finish with Laughlin, Vincent, Clark, and Howard, your qualifiers. The other 2 cars will drop to the rear of the qualified cars. The top 3 finishers, and then last place and next to the last place will each get $20 in addition to the money they have to start. So let's see what happens in Wisconsin. They're always a wild affair. Here they come. Mike Susie in the 52X. Louis Mayer in the 10X, and he hasn't even practiced in that car. Pat Houle in the 57. He's already had a feature win, and he's the defending Lightning Stock champion. Bill Elliott, first time out in the Robert Carter car, and he is up to 4th. It's the top 3 that are going to make it. Billy Chafee running 5th, then Justin, Michaela, and Kevin. Looks like this top 3 could be the 3 unless something mishappens to any one of them. Mike Susie fighting that car all the way around. Pat Houle dirt tracks it off of 4 with the 69, the 10 disguised as a 69 for Louis Mayer. Louis Mayer, by the way, is a good deal taller than Mike Stebbins, so they probably had to make all kinds of adjustments in the car. And here comes Louis to take over the spot. Susie running 3rd. Elliott has plenty of time to catch up to him. We're only on lap 5 out of 10. Elliott can pedal that Volkswagen a little bit harder. He might make the field. Halfway. Susie 3rd. Elliott running 4th. Chafee 5th. Then Littlewood Duval and Pitzinger. First and second, no doubt. Susie may have some trouble with this if Elliott can really make that car move in the final 4 laps. Otherwise, Susie will be the last man in. He is on the bubble, the last car with a chance to qualify for tonight's 35 block mini stock special event. Sponsored by Center Auto Parts and from Arlos. Two to go when the leaders come across the stripe. That's it. Louis Mayer, Patrick Houle, Mike Susie, Bill Elliott trying his best to paddle that car in memory of Robert Carter. Billy Chafee and Justin Littlewood. Michaela, and the win goes to, check that, not yet, holy cow. White flag out for the last cars coming down. Now it's a checkered flag. Louis Mayer pilots the 69 into victory lane. For the Consi, he makes the main. Pat Houle makes the main. Mike Susie is the last car to cross the stripe on the lead lap, and he makes the main event. Now the field is set for tonight's 35-lap mini stock challenge.